Welcome to Monologue Mondays with Marcus Woods. I'm happy to have y'all back again. We had a great time last week with just me and y'all, and I have fun. So I'm happy to be here again, y'all. I'm loving it. I love the way that the numbers is going up. Y'all subscribing on YouTube. I appreciate y'all. Keep subscribing. Please share this live. Share this live and let's go and have a good time. A couple announcements before we get started because I'm excited about my guest today. But a couple announcements. Don't forget about my book, How to Win the Room. It teaches you unshakable confidence in the room, as in those audition rooms, even on set, in any room that you need to be in. But it's geared towards the actor. So remember that it's only $7, y'all. It'll do great wonders for you and your career and your confidence. So remember that. Also, if you want to be a blessing or you just want to help this podcast go a little further, cash at me, man. Y'all hit me up. Y'all hit me up at Marco Woods 11. The number 11, and I'm telling you, y'all will help me go a little bit further and do a whole lot more. I appreciate it. My mama appreciate it. Peaches and them appreciate you. So we keep rolling. So y'all go ahead and check that out. Also, y'all know me and the Actor Lost have partnered together, and I have acting classes, an 8-week acting program. We're talking audition mastery and some. So you want to get in that? Email me right now. DM me your email. Or just email us at otwproduction23@gmail.com. That's otwproduction23@gmail.com. A lot of people are booking up. I don't want a lot of people in this class because unlike everybody else, I don't need 30 people in the class. I need about 10 to 15 so I can actually give y'all the time that you need. Maybe 20, but that's pushing it. So email me and I'll email you all the information. You can do that on Facebook, Instagram, or again at otwproduction23.com. Okay, so with all that out of the way, don't forget, go check out Broken Bonds. I heard it's doing really well. I saw it. We was up against some other original productions, and we're doing pretty good. We're right up under that K-pop Demon Hunter movie as far as view. I don't know why that thing won't die out. They love that little show. But we right up under there. We're number 5. So it's crazy. They're number 4. We're number 5. So y'all go check it out. The views are going crazy. I'm talking about in the millions. It's crazy. So y'all go check that out. Check out Broken Bonds. Tell me what you think, and I guarantee you'll have a good time. And I appreciate you for it. Okay, so let's keep moving. I got my guest here today. He is no stranger. He was actually, I think he was like the second person on my podcast on season 1. And I'm glad to have him here. We've done work since we talked to y'all because he's a man of his word. And we're looking to do some more work. But right now, we're going to be talking about some other things that he got going on. So I want y'all to welcome Darren Brown back to Monologue Mondays. What's going on, bro?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What up, Mark?
What up, man?
Oh, man, it's always a pleasure to come on the show and talk about all the things that goes on in the industry.
Yeah,
so this is great, man.
Yeah,
I'm happy. I'm in my happy space.
You're in a happy space. I ain't mad at it. Look,
right,
man, right. I'm happy to have you on the show again, man, because last time you talked very candid, and I like when my guests talk very candid about just the industry in general. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Giving real information, not just emotional. You know what I'm saying? But giving real information and having real conversations. And I can't wait till we do that. But on the floor, man, you got a lot of things going on. So tell us what you got going on real quick.
All right. Let me see. I don't want to look too.
That's okay, man. I get it too. I adjust all the time.
Okay. All right. So, yeah, man. A lot of great things happening, man. Currently one of the biggest things for the film community is my partnership with Film Detroit.
Yeah.
We're doing great. Not only my partnership, but Detroit Filmmaker Awards partnership with Film Detroit. Man, they're really coming on board to really make sure that we're making this stage a prestigious stage for years to come. This year, and this is the first time that everybody will be hearing about it. This year, we're doing a summer program.
Nice.
So what we plan on doing is actually having the Detroit Filmmaker Awards outside, forward facing to the general public as well as actors and actresses. So it'll be a little bit later in the year when the sun is out and everything is kind of warm, and it's kind of like a summer chic thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
just
dope. A little bit change of scenery, man. Something that I really wanted to kind of bridge the gap between general public and what we do, because for years it's just been kind of us, filmmakers coming to it. But now what we want to do is we want to make it a way where we can invite a lot of the general public who don't normally see this award show and invite them to come on down, sit down wherever we do it at. And,
Yeah.
Enjoy us.
Man, that's so dope. And a matter of fact, last time we talked, I was nominated.
Yes.
And then I won.
Oh, congratulations, brother. Congratulations.
I was Best Actor. It was dope, man. It was a dope experience, man. It was a nice event. It was just a dope experience, and I'm glad that my peers and everybody else voted for me. But it was dope.
Man. It was a lot of good takeaways from that particular one. Kamal winning Melissa Talbert Lifetime Achievement Award, which is something that we started doing last year, and then we'll continue to keep it going.
Nice,
because it's important. One of the things that we really pride ourselves on is creating that stage for a legacy to be brought to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all the contributors to the film space, because we just got a lot of newcomers coming in. And what we want to do is we want to make sure that, our mentors and people who've been in it a long time don't get lost in the sauce, because sometimes, people come out with, hits and things like that. And we forget about the people who paved the way for that stuff to happen.
Right,
exactly.
And
sometimes they forget about it.
Yeah, they do.
You know what I mean?
They done more stuff and forgot about it. Yeah.
And so, man, I think it's just a great situation for us in Film Detroit, and the collaboration is going to be awesome.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
So, and then you said you Film Detroit. So now I thought I saw something. Is that included with the fashion thing that you got going on as well?
So that's a different thing.
Okay.
Well, it's all included. But let me. So we got the Film Detroit. One of the things that we've partnered in to make this a good partnership is we've actually partnered with them. So if you do submit to Detroit Filmmaker Awards, it gives you opportunity to get your film showcase.
Oh, nice. Okay.
On the Detroit Public Access channels, which is I think channel 22. And don't get me wrong, I think 64. But go back to my IG and you can figure it out and find out. But it also, so that way people are more knowledgeable when we are doing the nominations and we are seeing people's projects and stuff. Whereas before, a lot of the shorts and stuff, they don't get that billboard like a lot of the features, because you can go on all the streaming at platforms and see a lot of the ones that's nominated, but the shorts don't always get that. So what we did is we partnered with them, and they allowed us to use public access to kind of put the shorts out there so people can see.
Nice, man. That's nice, because they want their work to be seen too.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course, it's great exposure, man. So anytime that I can expose anyone who's wanting to partake in the Detroit Filmmaker Awards or broader audience, I'm all for it.
Man, that's dope, man. That's dope. I mean, what else you got, man? You got a laundry list of things going on.
Yeah,
man. Good things, though.
January 31st, we'll be doing. I'll be a part of Fabric and Frames.
Okay.
Fabric and Frames is what Detroit Film Detroit has put on, and they're doing an amazing and great job of bringing everybody into these spaces, utilizing a lot of the resources that they have for us, and creating just a congregational event. That right there, what I'll be teaching is a workshop. It's a couple of hours, and what I'm doing is teaching content creators how to make that step from content creation to filmmaking. Krishan P, she'll be there teaching people how to do wardrobe for films, which is desperately needed.
Yes.
So with that being said, it's just a nice, huge event. People come, refreshments, food, all that stuff. Networking is there. So come and learn. Just come and learn, man. These are teaching classes. Come and learn.
Now, it's free? That's what was my next question.
It is free. All you got to do is just be in the building.
You know what?
On a Saturday.
It's free on a Saturday, January 31st. Don't come to us in our DMs asking, where can I connect? Where can I go? We're telling you.
Yeah. It's no need for people to say, how can I anymore? It's there.
Not now.
It's there. If you, unless you're just trying to have a conversation, but if you really mean, how do I get into it? It's there. They're making it available. I've always made it available. You guys have always made it available. So come partake, join, and please come and learn, man. I don't, it's no reason why anybody in Detroit should be making films that's just not, not good as far as just the look of it, the knowing.
Yeah.
Because we all a person away from knowing somebody who's great at doing this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know what I mean? Don't get in the way of your own self by just not learning.
So that sparks a question, and I'm trying not to get ahead of myself, but it sparks a question. Where is Detroit filmmaking across the board, from acting, directing, DPing, all of it? Where are we going? Where are we going from here? Where are we at in the next 3 years? Or I'm not even gonna say 5. The next 2 to 3 years, where we at? In your opinion?
In my opinion, where we are now is we're still in the infant stages of filmmaking.
What about 3 years from now?
3 years from now, probably a little better if we don't if we don't mess each other up.
Right.
If we don't tear each other apart
from the inside out. Yeah.
And that's the thing. I'm trying to find a little bit better terms to explain it, but that's the whole thing, man. With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah, that's what Uncle Ben said.
Now money is a huge factor. People are making it.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, keeping your word is getting a little bit harder because it's more options for us. Whereas before you go to, oh, I want you to be in it. Now it's like, oh, you can't be in it because we got this actor who want to be in it. And you know what I'm saying? And it's just about being better at communicating. And this is all new for everybody, man. Like, that's the whole thing. I think my tenure in it has been because I've been in it for so long. So the way that I move may be a little bit different from everybody. Mm-hmm. But when you jump into it and you're faced with all these business decisions and keeping your word, and you're trying to walk the line of certain situations, like, sometimes people just feel like, oh, you did me wrong, and it's not really a matter of person doing you wrong. Sometimes it's just the circumstances that's presented to itself.
So how hard? Like, let's say you want me for something, right? Mm-hmm. Which I appreciate you, because you knock on my door a lot and I open it every time. Yeah. But then I don't want to say Michael B. Jordan, because then I'd be like, yeah, I get it, brother, it's Michael B. Jordan. But like, let's just say an actor in between that, Michael B. Jordan, comes in and says, "Ooh, what are you telling me?"
Okay, so I believe for the most part, man, a lot of the times when I do approach somebody, I approach them and I communicate the understanding that allow me some grace as well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Things change.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I mean, to be honest, I may not even be the one directing you.
Right.
If somebody come along and say, we love the script, we just don't want you to direct your own movie. Here's some money, step out of the way. I might be like, oh, okay, yeah.
Right.
Am I still, yeah, you fine. We just want this name. So, I mean, across the board, I think what happens is, you being in it for so long, you have a better understanding of how that goes. Mm-hmm. But certain people who, at one particular, and you got to understand this. If I approach you and I say, hey, I need you to work next month for X amount of days, right? Mm-hmm. And you say, bet, and you cleared it, and I call you a week before, like, oh, my man want to do it. Yeah, you're going to feel some type of way, because you done set all this stuff aside, made all this, because people in the industry still work regular jobs and still do regular things. And is it a matter of me being inconsiderate? No, it's business.
Right.
But at the end of the day, like, I'm a person that we're going to try to make it right. You know what I'm saying? But if you throwing the temper tantrum and this, that, and the other, like, there's been a lot of opportunities and situations where it was like, yeah, Darren, well, we're going to go with somebody else. Yeah. That's the game.
Yeah. And then I'm thinking about it in this regard too. Like, let's say I say okay to you, right? Mm-hmm. And then boom. But then I book something, because sometimes actors audition for stuff, and so let's just say, because that's not fair to me to be like, you pick Michael B. Jordan over me, but if Ryan Coogler called me, you get what I'm saying. So it has to be a level of great, like you said, you know what I'm saying. It has to be the understanding of, hey, something came my way too, but at the same time, if you got some type of credibility, you're gonna try your best to find the middle. You get what I'm saying? Some type of
well, one thing I can say about here in Detroit, we are terrible negotiators when it comes to work.
It's so bad.
I mean, we don't even negotiate.
Right.
If you not talking my number, I'm not calling you no more. And I just think we do each other a disservice when we do that.
Yikes,
and then what's attached to it is emotion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's and it's crazy, because it's like, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? The extra 50, extra 25, or whatever the case may be. I mean, come on, man. This is what I'm doing, and you want the best from me.
Yeah.
So, if you want the best from me, then help me out.
I can talk about me, because I can't talk about other people, but I can talk about me. Like, for example, for me, you want the best from me as an actor, right? Yes,
of course.
There was a movie that I did, and I don't mind saying the movie, Born Cursed, with T. Rich, and I can't remember who else was on it. Okay, so T. Rich did something at that time that nobody else had did for me. T. Rich sent me full payment before a rehearsal, before a table read, and it made me show up like. Because what you told me as an actor was, I believe in you. I believe in your work. I know you're going to show up ready.
Yeah.
And it made me come to set on a whole nother level. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying everybody has the funds or everything to do that right away all the time.
So or even the trust.
Or the trust. Right. So I'm not throwing that out, but I'm just saying what it did for me as an actor. It made me show up in a whole, because people always talk about the network things that I've done, right? And I get that sometimes that's comparing apples to oranges for some people. Right. But now I'm talking about an indie filmmaker.
Well, I don't know if being a decent person is comparing apple to oranges.
Right, no, that's not.
You know what I mean?
Being kind and being a decent person.
Right. Being kind, being a decent person that's not apples to oranges.
Right.
But what I'm getting at is we don't give each other enough grace in the city when it comes to business.
Yeah.
Because nobody has business locked down here. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, not even me. We misstep sometime or we'll make a mistake. But give me the grace and know that, keep the communication open so we can make this right.
Yeah.
And not just throw your hat up in the air and say, oh, this person did this bad business. It's like, I hear so much people like bad business, but let's be honest, man. I mean, everybody, at some particular point in time, when you're taking on the whole brunt of doing a whole film, you're going to owe people.
Yeah.
That's just, you know what I'm saying? But I believe if you communicate and say, hey, this and that and the other,
communication goes so far.
Yeah, you can be like, because you still want to leave that door open for y'all to work again.
Yeah.
And for you to just call and say, hey, man, I can't do it. Or sometimes that's all people want to do. You can't do it? Okay, cool. I'm not going to expect it.
You're right.
Or I can do it, but I can't do it all. Or this, that, and like, come on, man. We all still living life. We all still doing things. And I make no excuses. But at the end of the day, I try to stay mindful of, I'm going to give you the same energy when I asked you. I'm going to give you that energy when the film is done as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And try to stay communicative.
Yeah.
And keep you, what I'm saying, in the loop of certain things. So.
And I can say, honestly, speaking for Darren, he does that. Like, after we just did another film that I can't wait, The Upper Hand. I can't wait for that to come out. But even in between Melanin to The Upper Hand, the communication was still there.
Yeah.
It wasn't just like, okay, I work with Marcus and boom. Don't get me wrong, y'all. It wasn't like every day. We busy people. You know what I mean? Man got a whole family at home. And you know what I'm saying? So, but he's true to his word, and he really does keep up with the people that he works with, and it keeps that relationship. You know what I'm saying? It keeps that. Hey,
that's it.
Yeah.
I just posted about relationships in the business, and I'm, because we got to get to the movie part of it. But one thing I always say, man, it just rubs me the wrong way when people are like, oh, Detroit is so cliquish, but at the same time, you really out here trying to find your tribe. So when you find your tribe, what you gonna call that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do both. You can't be mad at a tribe. Yeah, you can't be mad at a tribe, and then when you find your tribe, it's okay.
It's okay. See, we can't do that, because in the Michael B. Jordan, since we brought his name up, and Ryan Coogler, and I get it, they're mainstream. They're in the millions and playing with the millions, but they found each other. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's working
a relationship.
It works for them. So why is it a problem? People are weird.
Why would we do it?
Right. You know what I'm saying?
And you know what's so crazy? Because I have people that are my favorite people that I love working with. And they are always confronted with, oh yeah, what you doing with Darren? What Darren doing? And it's like, hey man, hey brother, we
if
just
it
trying
works,
to make
it
movies.
Yeah. I catch a lot of flack for doing, and I know y'all know each other of each other. Shantae Delon, she books me in a lot of her things.
Yeah,
but what people don't realize is, bro, she'll tell me like, I got this role for you.
Yeah.
But you got to audition for the producers, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Right. Because it's a team. It's a team sport.
It's a team. You know what I'm saying? But so it's not that bad. Now, when it becomes bad when you're being kicked out for you're not even given a chance.
Right.
I feel like everybody, because somebody took a chance on me, so you have to give a chance. But I got to address the actors. If you want to be trusted that way, you have to show up and be that actor. That professional actor, that actor that says, I'm prepared. I know how to handle business.
I'm making a movie for somebody who believed in me. Let's get through this together.
Yeah.
Because at some particular point in time in some films, you guys just start separating. I don't know if it's day 3, 4, 5, but at some particular point in time, y'all just get irritated with one another. You know what I'm saying? And I just try to keep that going. Like, no, we can't get irritated with one another because now it's a breakdown in communication. Yep. Now we're not getting all the shots that we need. But before we move on, because I know you got to go to your special guest.
Yes.
Another thing that I'm doing is I'm doing a film called Roots that's written by Angel I Survived, who is a great marketer. Check her out. You can go to the website. I believe it's yourmediaangelisurvive.com to download sides. We'll be producing it, also directing it. She's written like this triumphant tale that she's still living today about, her growing up, kids, all the things that she had to go through in order to get to where she is.
Yeah.
In order to chase her dream of making her story. So that right there, we're having auditions. Go to the website to get all the information. That'll be February the 1st. Nice. So I wanted to give a shout out to Angel and her amazing story, and we're making that come to life, man.
Yeah, shout out to Angel and Darren doing something amazing.
Yeah,
doing something amazing. And speaking of stuff amazing, Darren has a whole movie that comes out, I think, next month, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who hurt me, right?
Yeah, Who Hurt Me.
Who Hurt Me, and I'm excited to talk about this film as well because Darren always do these thought provoking films. It's never just like a straight story. It's something else going on with it. And today we have one of the actors that's in it, and I want to introduce this actor, man. Duce Anderson is here with us today, and let me say, I've seen you around, Duce. Like we never got to just be like kick it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Glad to meet you officially.
Yes, sir.
How you feeling, man?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no doubt.
I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You and Darren, I thank you so much for this opportunity. I really appreciate it.
Man, let me tell you something. You funny guy.
This my guy, man.
Duce is hilarious,
let me tell you, man. And me and Duce, we talk about this all the time. I never met Duce as a funny guy.
Why I
don't even see
you
Duce
be serious
as
all the time?
No, it's not even that he's serious all the time. When I met him, he did we were doing this thing called Monologues, right?
Okay,
so Monologues was done with Miles Dixon. He did this show called Monologue. So Duce was one of the people who came on, and he did a dramatic monologue. It was almost like psychotic, crazy monologue.
Really?
Right?
Okay.
That was seared in my head, and I know Duce, most of your roles are comedic.
Comedic.
Roles, right? Yeah. The timing and everything. And that's probably the harder roles to do.
I always say comedy is
the timing
way hard.
and everything. Yeah,
way hard.
For sure. But, like I've hired Duce a few times, and he's always played crazy for me.
So
wait, we'll talk about the next.
Because I'm gonna get into it.
No, don't get into it.
We're
gonna talk about this first, dude. You know, when I'm talking to y'all, it's always not just one thing, but a couple of things.
Right, of course.
So Who Hurt Me? And I just wanted to just say,
go ahead. Yeah.
Sierra, Angelia, Ebony Tate, Duce Anderson, whole bunch of Darren Brown.
Okay.
And yeah, man. And one of the things that I'm just being transparent, I did a cut, right? Mm-hmm. So Sierra called. She said, "Darren, listen, I know you can do better."
Ooh, yeah, I love it already. Okay.
I'm telling you. Let me tell you, man. This was just a great moment that I have to say this. She said it. She said it so polite. She just texted me. She said, "Darren, you're a great storyteller. I know you can do just a little bit better." I said, "You know what? You're right." I went down, man, recut some stuff up, and now chef's kiss.
Really?
Oh,
the fact that as a director, right? Because we know as actors, everybody knows their position, right? Mm-hmm. But the fact that Sierra could text you and be like, "Hey, bro, step it up."
Oh, definitely.
I'm just saying, it's rare, especially in this town. It's rare. You know what I'm saying?
I called her that whole day, like, "Oh no, I did this," and she was like, "That sounds good. I like that." And it was like, yo, man, I just want to be a better director even right now.
Yeah.
So for a person to call and the way that she wrapped it up and bowed it out for me, like, hey, here, let me give you something. Let me give you this gift. Yeah. I was like, let me open it. And when I opened it, I was like, oh. And I was like, oh, yes.
So how did Who Hurt Me come about? Like, why does it exist?
So I just wanted to write a film. Now, mind you, I've done this film a few years ago, to be honest, and I had a lot of tragedy happen from that to then, and I got back to it. So sometimes when you get back to a film that you've done, you kind of lose a couple of the things that you thought. Because even when she said that, I went in and was finding new things. You know what I'm saying? And for me, when I originally wrote it, I just wanted, I find excitement in the off-beaten path things. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what fuels me. We can all do what's out here, to be honest.
Right.
Relationship stuff, because we all been in a relationship. I wanted to explore something that I like to explore things that I haven't experienced. Okay. But I want to paint the picture of, okay, do I understand it? And how can I see it? And how can I convey it? Not too far, you know what I'm saying? But something, we're telling stories. You know what I'm saying? And if I only wrote about the things that I knew about, it would be about kids and you know what I'm saying, and marriage and all this other stuff. It wouldn't be about the things that I'm writing if I only wrote about what I knew. Right. Yeah. So therefore, I do the research. I look. You know what I'm saying. I ask the people who's a part of it. A lot of another person that I hold dear to my creative process is Snipes. Not Snipes. Yeah. So
he'll be on with us February 9th.
Everybody on my team: Deion Shepard, Rebecca Shelby, Eddie God, Don Bolton. Yeah. Like, I hold all those people near and dear to me creatively. So I always value their opinions, and good actors, because I like when people, and we can talk about that all day. I like when people bring something and say, hey man, I think this character would do this. That's what I like to leave it loose, because I still like for magic to happen on set. Yeah, and that's I like when directors leave that room for that bit of magic, that bit of creativity. You got to. So I mean, the trailer is nuts. First of all, I got to talk about the actors. You know what I mean? Because that's where my heart is. You know what I'm saying? Sierra and Ebony Tate's like. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a boxing match, a creative dance that I cannot wait to watch. You know what I mean? And just with everybody else. And then I got to go back to Duce, because you said that Duce plays crazy. Yeah, Duce plays a helpful maintenance man. Okay. And we just trying to figure out his angle, to be honest. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna let Duce explain him. Tell to us, Duce. Tell me.
It's like, what's up with this maintenance guy? It's like, is he helpful, but did he? Are you a little too helpful? Did he seem like a nice guy? And I don't know what's up with this maintenance.
You know. Okay. Yeah. So, without telling the movie and without telling too much about the character, like who when you looked at this character and you read it and broke it down and everything, Darren broke it down to you. How did you approach it? Like when you first saw it, like, whoa, is this something different?
Yeah, it definitely something different. And I like working with Darren, because Darren, he want to push you as an actor. Okay. Like I said, a lot of people, give me the comedic roles, the funny stuff, and this character, he has a little element of funny, of nice guy, but then you just don't know, like, what's up with this maintenance guy.
So is this the first time? Because you said, like they still were saying, they always book you for the comedic stuff. Do you feel like this is a performance that you get to show a little different, like range?
Yes, yes, definitely, and I'm ready to show the other side. Yeah. I'm ready to show the other side.
This year is the year for Duce.
I appreciate that, bro.
We're about to talk about the next joint too.
I appreciate that.
You got another one.
But what I love about this is, though, because very few directors do this here. Like I always get picked as the nice guy. You know what I'm saying? The good husband, the cop. I'm that guy. Yeah. And so when Darren did Upper Hand, he was like, "Yeah, this is what you doing." And I'm like, "Huh? Yeah, I want a gold grill. I want the whole." Like, he just wanted me to be the bad guy, and I was just like, dope. I said, I appreciate that, because you give us opportunities to have range, and for you to say this, like, and then there's another one already lined up.
Yeah, but I didn't know that.
That's what acting is, though, man. Like, you know what ends up happening is you do too many, and then that's all people gonna see you as. That's it. I just want to get an opportunity of. And people is going to go and say, "Oh yeah, Mark is doing something different." I got to see that. Dude's doing something different. I got to see that, and I want to go ahead and tell, because
go ahead, you good. Go ahead.
We did another movie. Dita Don executive produced.
Shout out to Dita Don.
Yeah, for sure. He's doing his series right now.
Okay.
The artist. Shout out to him and the crew. But we did a movie called Mr. Tomorrow, which is basically about this psychopath. He didn't start off that way, but he ended up being a psychopath, kind of like an Uber driver.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And
That's scary.
Let me tell you, I think when me and Duce first said, I said, hey, man, we have to make this guy a character. Me and Duce sat in Panera Bread for hours couple hours breaking down the character.
Okay.
And what I wanted to expect, to the point where I think Duce got lost in the character a few times.
Oh,
Facts.
I'm so glad you said that. Okay.
Duce. I think this,
because I got a question for Duce.
Very,
Yes.
I think this. So understand, Duce is on the screen throughout the entire movie. And Duce was exhausted.
Oh, that's
and
good
when I
acting.
say exhausted,
He left it there.
the character exhausted him. Thanks. Me and him. It was scenes in that movie that me and Duce was looking at each other like, God damn, you ready, Duce? Like, we both were, am I joking?
Telling the truth.
Like,
Darren,
me and him would look at, like, he would be like, we got to do this. Me and Duce would look at each other like, taking deep breaths and sighs like, okay, man. Duce, how are we doing this, man?
Let me ask you this, Duce. So I like to call it acting through the trauma. How do you do it without getting lost? Because some people don't know how to recover or come back.
Specifically, Mr. Tomorrow.
Yes, specifically Mr. Tomorrow. When it comes to something like that, I don't worry about getting lost. Just go.
Okay.
Just go. Just go. Don't worry about the cameras. Don't worry about bringing you back. Just go. Don't worry about bringing you back or something. Just go.
Let me tell you how I knew Duce was lost. As we know, Duce is the kindest, nicest guy.
Yeah. I really am.
His character was so nefarious that I would talk to Duce, and Duce would be like, "What?"
Oh, so he was in it.
Huh?
Yeah.
And I would be like, and Duce was like, "Yo, what are we doing? What's up? Darren, no, stop. I have to stay here." Like, you know, because he was like, he didn't want to release that character.
But that's good though, right?
Yeah,
that's
and as a director, as a director, I understood.
Yeah.
Because it was like, yo, what are we doing? Like, so it was little, you know, we all make little mistakes. Duce was like, what the fuck? he was just like in that character.
Yeah.
And it was just like, yeah, I know a normal Duce would convey, hey, y'all, you know, my mic pack is loose. Could you fix it?
Yeah.
Duce, we was on scene. Duce was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yes.
Like,
yes.
And we know usually he has the patience for things, but that character, it was a character.
It was a character.
Like,
so where can we watch Mr. Tomorrow at?
Oh, Mr. Tomorrow, we getting it together.
No,
right now.
I'm putting it together right now. I'm about to say, I'm trying to see Mr. Tomorrow.
Emotions when that come up and I know the particular scene he talking about.
Yeah.
I know the specific scene he talking about, that it was there and my microphone kept coming off and I don't. You know
but he was doing a lot of physical work too.
Yeah,
okay.
He was doing a lot of physical
work.
It's
like, God, I don't mean to cuss or be rude, but dog it, come on, man. I need this to be right because I'm feeling it right now. And if the microphone come off, it's not. It's gonna make me mad.
There's Matthew McConaughey has, I forget the name of the movie, where they was like, you know, Matt, we gonna run, get you ready for the scene, and we're gonna go. I think it's like as soon as the movie comes on or whatever, or day one on set, he said, and he was going, and he was prepared, he was getting in there, and they was all right, we want to do a rehearsal, and he was like, no, go.
Yeah,
because he had locked in.
Yeah.
He said, go right now. To like what he said. Yeah,
that's why we had to develop the character, because once you're on set, I shouldn't have to really do heavy directing to a character that you've become.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's so true. And you should be you should already be the character, and you should be growing from what you already built.
We're shooting every day.
Every day.
You ain't got no time to go home and decompress. You need to come in the morning, drink your coffee,
and be in that mode.
Yeah, yes. I dig it. And to me, that's where a lot of actors miss it, because they're acting, right? I hate going watch to a play or a movie and I see acting. I want to believe you. I want to know that you are this person. If I'm rooting for you, if you're the good guy, or if I'm rooting against you, if you're the villain, you get what I'm saying? But either way, I want to believe it. So that's dope to hear. Y'all got me excited.
That's what it is, though. That's what it is to really be in there. Don't act as if I was in this situation. Ain't no if I was in this situation. I'm in this situation.
Yeah.
I'm okay. So I'm on the Titanic, and the ship is sinking, and the water is coming up from the floor right now.
Right.
Like do it right now. Like in that mode.
So Darren, let me ask you. So how do you keep your actors in that mode though? Because sometimes we do get exhausted, or we do.
And I can tell you, and it was times where Duce would be exhausted, and I would be like, Duce, character. Mm-hmm. He'd be like, oh, okay.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? yeah. It was like
real.
Duce. You know what I mean? Me paying attention to Duce and knowing what it is, we would do a take, and I'd be like, nope. What are we? But it was just the exhaustion behind it. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, hey, come on. We turn it up. Let's go.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
and it was just like, let me get back in that mindset. So for me, it was paying attention, and again, just having a close working relationship with him, where he's like, I trust you, Darren. I know you're gonna keep me safe as an actor. You know what I'm saying? I know you're pushing me to be better, and not necessarily pushing me just because you're trying to get the day done.
So how do you keep your cap on? Because I know, like we spoke on it real brief just a minute ago about how you had some things happen in your life, and us working together on the last scene.
Oh yeah.
You know, it was more moments of Darren's over here. What do you need? Type of thing, which made sense for what it was. Yeah, right. And once I started understanding it, I'm like, okay, cool. And then, but as an actor, as Duce may even know, we be like, was that a good take though? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah.
And so how do you learn, even through certain traumas, personal traumas, to keep, to put the right cap on for the right project?
Because I think the project don't care. The project does not care. The project does not care about what's going on at home. The project doesn't care about what's going on in your life. The project is the project.
Yeah.
So it would be bold of me to bring personal things when you guys aren't. You know what I'm saying? Like, why Darren got an attitude today? That's knocking me off.
Yeah.
I mean, because you read my energy. And let's be clear. When you're a director, you're the leader.
Yeah.
So I can't lead you down something that's happening personally with me, because if you follow, that's the wrong direction. You need to be with the project. The project is what matters to you. I didn't hire you to appease me. I hired you to appease the project.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for me to keep that hat on and always say and be kind, I mean, I'm going to make sure that we're comfortable, because that's where we're going to pull out the best performances. Because and then also, you know me, man. After 10 hours, man, I'm done.
So we talking.
I'm as tired as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, what is it? 10 hours? I'm done, man. What are we doing? I mean, we might bump into a couple of 12, but that's just me, because at that point, my creativity is just gone, and I'm just tired. You know what I mean?
That's real, because now we're steering a little, because a lot of companies here, they like, we just got to get the shot.
No,
but really, after you tapped.
After you tap, there's no shot.
You ain't gonna get
basic
nothing.
shots.
Yeah, that's it.
Basic dialogue.
Getting cutaways. You ain't getting no real creativity.
Mike don't sound good because ain't nobody listening. We sleepy. And don't get me wrong, it's been times like that.
Yeah.
Was I happy with those times? No.
Right.
Did I walk away feeling like I conquered the day? Probably not in some cases. But again, man, we're really on a journey where the grind is real.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it is.
We don't, and especially when crews are just used to doing. So the thing with this is, we rush ourselves for no reason.
Don't get me started.
Yeah,
I just had this conversation with somebody yesterday, bro.
And the thing is, like, why are we shooting 8 days?
Why?
With no pickups or anything afterwards. It's just the movie is the movie, and it's over after 8 days. And we put ourselves in those positions because a lot of the people, or a lot of production companies that come after the 8th day, they working, somebody else is on the 9th day.
Right.
So you can't even call them back and be like, hey, what we looking? How can I look at the dailies? Let me see what's going on with the film and the footage and all that. You know
even for the actor, on the actor side of things, bro, I was just saying this. I said, man, they don't, like, give me at least a month. I can't develop your character the way you want me to develop this character, because guess what? You giving me this with 8-10 days to learn everything, and then you're saying we're shooting. I'm still learning my lines. I'm not gonna lie to you.
How long was we had when you did it and we had to read and I was done and I said, hey man, bring me back what you got?
Yep. But you gave time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You gave us time to develop and look at and come in as somebody. I created a voice for the character. You get what I'm saying?
It was a different accent and everything.
Yep.
The whole thing.
Yep. And we talked about
accent.
Yeah. He did. He had to do a whole different accent.
That's really
make
dope.
It believable.
And that was the thing, making it believable and remembering it. Like coming to sit, like you were saying, waking up, having your coffee, but I'm back in it. You know what I'm saying?
This is for Upper Hand.
Yeah, it's for Upper Hand.
That's gonna look great on your demo reel
because it's different.
Yeah, because I've never seen you do nothing like that, so that's gonna look good.
Exactly, and that's why I love Darren. That's why I love when Darren picks certain actors like yourself and others because he's picking people. Okay, I only can say what Darren said on a podcast years ago. Darren said you have actors and you have superstars. And he said Marcus Woods is both. Yeah. And I remember when he said it because I clipped it and used it. I agree. We're actors. Yeah. Some people just want the fame of it all. Right. Some people want to be known at the local Coney Island. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But there's other people who want to become this character, tell this story, and sit back and say, look what we painted. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody ain't like that. So the fact that you are still doing that, because let's just keep it a buck. Detroit is saturated.
So I'm gonna say this. Even going into the new year when I'm doing films, man, I'm not doing 7-8 days no more. Yeah, it's too taxing, and especially when I'm pushing the last couple of days, and now we done found ourselves in a 15-hour day because we pulling so much stuff out the boneyard that I can't even get all the shots that I want. And now the movie, and those are very important. They may be very important scenes that I need. Like I might need a whole day to set up something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I can't do it. So for me, it's like, man, I don't mind in the future doing a movie and doing it for 11 days or 12 days. That's fine. Yeah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? And with me being that way, I need people who's going to agree and say, hey, we don't want to come overworked every day, tired every day. Because you only got, and that's the thing. By the 4th day of a production here, people fighting.
Yeah.
People got attitude.
Like you said, you don't want to see nobody people when you show up.
Yeah. Because I just got finished doing 12 to 15-hour days.
Yeah. And we did 30 pages today.
Yeah. You want me to come in and be nice about it? I'm uncomfortable. I'm cold. I'm hot.
I'm hungry.
I'm tired.
I'm sleepy.
You know, I wasn't even able to go home and kiss my spouse. Nothing. Say hey to my baby.
Right. So I'm clocked out from them.
But if you come in and you know, it's an 8-hour day, I'll be home in time for dinner. I'll be home to do this. I'll be well rested when I wake up in the morning. And hey, everybody, what we got all going on today?
Currently, I feel like there's some people who can and have. We may not have the biggest budgets, right?
Right.
But it takes nothing to be professional.
And whatever you do, if you feel like 7 to 8 days is enough to get your story across, God bless you. You know what I'm saying? For me, I'm just not doing it.
Yeah, let me tell you,
I don't want to get caught up.
That culture is going to change because people are not sane anymore coming on these sets. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I say, Duce, I posted yesterday. The world would be a better place if we still shot on film. Because
film said you better get it right.
Well, film was intentional.
Yes.
Film was like everybody on go.
Yeah.
And y'all got to get it right.
You got to get it right.
It was pressure.
Because if they had to come in with more reels full of film, you was like, hey, film is expensive.
As hell.
It's expensive. I shot a movie in Ohio called The Rose, and they did the whole thing. I cannot wait till this movie drop on film. And when I tell you, they was
got
like,
the loader over there, and the loading the magazine, and I come from film. I come from film. Yeah. So when we loaded that magazine, we had to make every frame work.
Yes.
Don't be playing. Ain't no laughing. Ain't no what you laughing about.
Say what the script say.
Wow. Okay. Ain't no. Oh man. Oh y'all stop. Cut. You calling cut? Is you crazy?
Are you crazy?
That's $1,000 in film that we just do because you call cut and people like we don't listen to you. Now we arguing on film.
Now we arguing and don't let them have to order no more. They don't get there to take a day or two. Man, it's crazy.
I wish we still shot in film because number one, it would make people rethink themselves about doing this. Yeah, and they would be a whole lot more intentional in doing so, setting up shots, doing rehearsals, blocking properly. Like, hey, and blocking is a big thing, man. I just wish people took the time to Just come on the 31st so I can tell y'all.
There you go.
That's different.
Yeah.
That's different.
Block. I'm going to give you I'm going to give you the key camera angles for you to, the safety of it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so even
different.
if you don't do all the other stuff, you got this. You blocking properly. It's just so much. I digress because y'all gonna come on the 31st and I'm
on the
gonna
31st. That's dope though. That's dope though because I came from stage. And that's different. So that's different. I didn't really start shooting movies until pretty much after the pandemic.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was,
that's everybody.
I came from stage.
That's
everybody was spotty with film. You know what I'm saying?
During that time, I started with Angela Dunlap and with Church Girl and Why Good Girls Like Bad Boys. That was my first start.
Okay.
During that time, so like that was my first introduction during that time, and then I started working with Vanessa Lynn, and we started doing stage plays, and then I ended up moving to LA and going to acting school. But then as far as the movie aspect, that didn't happen too much until after the pandemic when everybody...
So what brought you back from LA to here?
Oh, I was finished with school.
Okay.
I went to acting
strictly
school.
For school.
Yeah, I went to acting school, so I moved to acting school. I moved first I moved to San Diego, probably, I want to say 2011. And then I only stayed there for 6 months. Then I ended up moving to Hollywood and going to acting school. Okay. So that's where all my training was out there. Yeah. Yeah. So I went to acting school.
So how was that? So the transition you did the plays. You went to LA, did an acting school, came back doing some more plays. Then film happened, right? Yeah. How was it versus your training to how things are done here? I'm just curious.
Yeah, it was slightly different. First off, a lot of the play producers, they switched over to the film. Right. So that was kind of easy for me, but going from theater to film is you dial it back a little bit because film theater when you on stage it's obviously bigger, but then film, the camera's right here, and they can pick up every emotion, so you could just deliver with your eyes.
Yeah, I think what ends up happening is people shoot movies and forget the whole psychology of film.
Come on, see, Darren.
Yeah,
what?
Yes, yes. You made me put down my notes. Yes,
they forget the psychology of film. Like when we're arguing, this is not the time for establishing. Right. This is the time for close-ups because we're arguing. We need to feel that. We need to be in there because an eyebrow raise, a lip twitch, a nose, that says a lot about how the person is feeling. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that right there in itself becomes your character. So the psychology of film is like with comedy. Yeah, everything is pretty much shot away big because we want to see, comedy is full of body movements and full of, gestures and things like that. Drama is more tense. Yeah. Drama is meant to be uncomfortable. So if I'm talking to you like we're talking now, this space right here that I have, this is comfortable.
Right.
Now if we're arguing, I'm closer to you. You're uncomfortable. Yeah. That's how you got to play the camera. The camera sees what you want. The camera is giving you what you should be feeling. You know what I mean? When we're doing action shots, the camera is jerky, jittery because we're moving like that. Yeah. And that's a director's prerogative, whether they want it to be smooth or whether they want me. I'm an old school director, so I still keep my camera on sticks a lot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to capture things, Now everybody is glide cams, handheld, and that's cool. I think, even with the new movie, I have a particular style that I want to do where it's a lot of handheld stuff, you know what I'm saying? I think we've seen that in like Fruitvale stations and things like that where it's like, okay, this is tense, but it's still a psychology to it too. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's why we got cameras with focal lengths. And if you're a director, please dive into the psychology of film. You know what I'm saying?
And I think they need to.
The camera.
Yes.
Yeah, because what they don't realize is we're watching these movies and we're receiving it unknowingly. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? When something happens, even for a regular watcher of films, they'll see and be like, "What was that? That was why they do that?" Right. You know what I mean? They'll catch themselves.
They know something is
because they jumped into it. Yeah. And they're involved and they're there. So when a person, we just gonna shoot some movie and we got camera angles up here and just down here, like for no apparent reason, just because we thought it was sweet.
And what I've learned is it's not even necessarily the DP's fault. The director is telling the DP what to do. And I'm just being honest, I've been on sets where the DP be scratching their head like, what? Why are we doing that? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I, as an actor, I just do my job. I be like, hey, I get you.
I don't even know. I'm just doing my part.
It begins to be so disheartening because now and I know people gonna say, oh, but now we've allowed a person who don't know nothing about film to create the power dynamic in this whole situation.
Crazy.
And they don't know nothing. And then they get mad because we've been in film long enough that we know what's gonna happen 2 hours ahead of time, 4 steps ahead of time. And just because this makes sense right now at this moment doesn't mean it's going to make sense 3 hours from now or 4 shots from now. Like, we just shooting a shot because you told us to, but we're never going to use it. It doesn't even look good. It doesn't make any sense. We don't even have a reverse angle of the same shot.
Right.
Why the fuck we doing this?
But I don't see. That's what I'm saying. Like, they want the actors to step their games up, take the classes, become better actors, become the lines, all that stuff. But then I'll be like, well, some of these directors go to school too. You learn something too. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to say something. It may be a little controversial, but I believe
thanks for doing it here. Go ahead.
Most of the people with the money to make the films want to be everybody on the set except for themselves.
They Suge Knight. They Diddy. They Diddy. How Diddy used to be. Diddy all in the video. All
day. And sometimes you got to pull them back and you got to say, hey, you don't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
You know enough karate to kill yourself. Relax. You know what I'm saying?
So you chop your own throat.
Yeah, exactly. So you get a flail in your arm and shit and knock something down. That's important. You know what I mean?
And I just wish people would really just take it serious. That's my only thing. I'm not saying don't make the money. I'm not saying don't enjoy the little bit of fame. I'm saying let's just take it serious because more money and more fame will come.
And it's a double-edged sword because what I'm not saying is, as an executive producer, you shouldn't be there and interested enough to learn.
Right.
Because you are learning. You did pay for this film. You should at least walk away with something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's fine, but not at the cost of destroying your own project.
Exactly.
Not at the cost of getting in the way of your own self. You know what I mean? Sit back and learn and listen. Listen to somebody. You hired this person because you trust and you listen, and they've been doing this before maybe you even thought to try to do it.
Yeah.
So just listen.
See,
nobody is disrespecting your ideas
at all.
Right.
It's a creative collaboration.
It's a creative collaboration.
Yeah.
When people have not been in that type of situation, that type of room, it can come off as disrespect because I have the money. You don't talk to me that way.
Yeah.
Or I'm in this position. You don't say that to me. And that's why, for me, I have my creative camp of people who I do listen to.
Yeah.
But sometimes I can't listen to everybody.
Right. Of course.
That's not how my.
You don't need a bunch of options.
No, you don't. But as an actor, one thing that I want to stress to you, like, is being coachable.
Yeah. You have to be.
That's the biggest thing that's gonna keep you around.
Yeah.
Don't act like you know everything.
Yeah.
Just be coachable. If you can be coachable, you'll be able to work out on 95% of the set.
And
that's what everything, especially sports.
Yeah.
Like, you can be the best if a coach can't coach you.
You ain't doing nothing.
Be
and then you, as an actor too, you can't see everything that they seeing.
Right.
So sometimes they may say, "Do this." I know this don't make sense to you right now, but in post, when I gotta go edit this thing, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna. So just do this. Sometimes you just gotta listen. Like you said earlier, it's everybody giving and take, giving grace, working together. But if you don't approach, and then don't get me wrong, there still is order to things. There still is some type of hierarchy to where you do have to. There's a process, a chain of command that got to go through before things happen. Yeah. But it's just, I feel like people should just approach it more creatively and then respect the positions. You get what I'm saying?
Also, look at people's work.
Yeah.
Don't just. Oh man, they got a good price. Look at their work. Look at their work ethic.
I agree.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's big.
Look at their health.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because you're hiring a DP that has to move around. That has to. And sometimes DPs, and it's really no fault of theirs in a lot of cases because they are work because sometimes they don't come with everybody or the production can't afford everybody to surround that DP. So DPs do get tired.
Yeah.
So that's when you get oh man, that can't be done. It can be done. So I feel like doing it. Right, because you're tired. Because you're tired. Right. And I get you're tired because you don't have enough people on your side. Right. But I need this done. Yeah. Now it's an argument.
Yeah, I hate it. I always call it mom and dad. I hate watching mom and dad argue with the director and the DP.
So for me, I don't mind it because I'll pick up the camera and tell you the rest. You done see me do it.
I'll get the shot myself.
Hey, I get it myself. Don't worry about it. Sit down. Let me go ahead and get these functions of this camera and get this going. Yeah. So for me, I don't mind. I mean, you know, I mind it, but not to the degree where. And I think that's what really makes me do the things and how I move and how I don't not like nobody or this, that, and the other. Because it's like, if you can't do it, that's fine.
Right.
I'll do it. I'm not mad at you because you can't do it and you told me you can do it.
Right.
I actually knew that you probably wasn't going to be able to do it, so I just prepared myself to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm not mad at you. But when you got a person who, they depend on you, they need you, and you can't do it, that's frustrating as hell.
Yeah, it is. It is.
That would make me angry too.
Because sometimes, then sometimes everybody can't pick up and do, like, you know how, like you said, directors should learn the cameras, right? Some people are good at where they're at, right? So if I'm depending on you to do something, it's because I hired you to do it because you can do it.
Well, that's
in a sense.
That's why a lot of times Snipes is with me, because Snipes is good at directing actors.
Yeah.
Shout out to Snipes.
Yeah, shout out to Don Snipes. Again,
I've been working with Don for a long time.
Don is cold. Don is cold. And he will be with us February 9th. I just want to shout that out there.
So sometimes when I'm technically trying to get things together, camera movements, blocking and stuff like that, he's working with, hey, we need you to do this. So he did a lot of that on Who Hurt Me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He worked with Sierra and Ebony a ton. You know what I'm saying? Sergio,
we get to talking. We be running the movies together.
I know. I
had to think about it. That's why you had to think about it. Like, which movie you want to talk about?
Well, which is a good thing.
Right, a good thing. Right.
But yeah, man. But I'm always in the room with the same people, so I can always talk about the same thing.
Like, Who Hurt Me? Yeah, that's the movie.
But yeah, man. So you know, you get all those people, man, that really want to see you win and really have those real conversations, because, and I'm gonna say this before we run out of time. One of the questions that has been proposed in this industry for me, and I want everybody to understand this and where it comes from, is gatekeeping a bad thing?
That's a tricky one, because
it is. It's a very tricky one,
because it can be, but at the same time, you keep out the flood of the mess.
You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. It can go both ways.
I was talking to somebody, and I said, I don't know if it's a bad thing, because if I trust somebody to really raise my name up and move in the industry with my name attached and say, hey, Darren's going to vouch for me, then it's certain areas that I got to keep you safe from.
Well, let me say this. It's who's holding the key to the gate.
Yeah, well.
Because if the gatekeeper is a gatekeeper who's experienced and fair, and when I say fair, I mean fair. Now, I don't mean, you look nice today, let me let you. I'm talking about fair across the board, then I get you. Right. If you gatekeeping just because you like the way it look and sound, then we got a problem.
Well, yeah, you do have those malicious people or power-hungry people that's like, you can't do it just because I don't want you to.
Right.
But then you have those people that say, hey, you're not ready for that yet. Don't go in there.
Yeah.
So I'm just saving you from yourself.
You're going to get kicked out, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm just saving you from yourself. Yeah. And some people look at it like, well, who you going to, because it's a line in the movie, how you going to hide my truths from me? You know what I'm saying? And what I need to do. But when you going in there and you've worked with somebody and you have somebody's name, because that's the industry, building relationships and having worked with a name, don't say you work with me if you're gonna go in there and be BS.
I know that's right.
I
know that's right.
Don't say don't hold my name high going in the room and being like, oh yeah, I work with Darren.
My brother just started acting. He just started acting last year, right? And got a couple credits behind him now. And I told him, don't go up there and mess up that Wood's name.
Okay. A form of gatekeeping, because you want to make sure that your brother are making the right move.
Yeah.
So you probably won't even give him something because, hey, this, that, and the other, you might not be ready, which is your prerogative to give it to him or not. It ain't even necessarily gatekeeping. It's do you believe in that person?
Yeah,
you know
I get you.
Yeah.
And if you don't,
it's like the levels of where it's at.
Yeah.
Because it depends on the levels, because I always wanted to be known on record that I'm just in it for the craft.
Yeah.
I love the craft of acting and portraying different lifestyles.
Yeah.
I was never in it for fame or this. I love the craft, man. Like, however you get the angles. Get the angle.
So I'm in it. You do your part.
I'm lost
you just supposed to act.
Whatever. Yes, that's my assignment. That's my assignment. If I'm gonna be the actor on there and I'm not the producer, I'm lost in the acting.
Yeah.
I don't even care how it look. I don't care who on set. I don't care who gatekeeping. I'm here for the craft and I'm lost in the character. Yeah. So if the camera's rolling and you get what you get, what you get. But I just want to be known that I was lost in the character.
And I love that, but I feel like because I'm the same way.
Yeah,
we get lost in the sauce.
Yeah,
because they like, okay, we know you like the craft, but
yeah, I love the craft.
That's a model over there. We want them because they gonna bring umpteen million people to the production.
Well,
you get what I'm saying?
I hate to be devil's advocate, but that can be an issue for all of us. Right. That we're missing the business.
I'm learning the balance. Yeah. I really am. You have to learn it. It's a balance. You know what I'm saying?
And you got to understand the people who do got the money, they love the business more than the craft.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that.
Right.
They're just in that position to say, hey man, I know how to do the business better than I know how to create. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And some people are great at doing both. But for me, I did have to switch a few years ago and say, hey man, you got to get everything together. Like people. You do good work, but unfortunately, man, now you got to figure out how to market your good work and tell people you do good work without feeling like, you know what I'm saying, and do it in a way that's comfortable for you. Like, you know, my wife would be like, oh, yeah, you know, a lot of people, oh, you don't really know, or I say I stay humble and I say the way that I approach it because this is what's going to keep me good moving forward. Because the day that I realize I'm the shit is the day I'm gonna be like, no, don't talk to me like that. What's your problem? This, that, the other. And I'm be on Marcus Wood's show saying, oh, fuck all that. Oh, y'all, I'm me. You know what I mean? And I don't want to be that guy.
There's definitely a balance. I want to do this real quick. If we have any comments, I want to see if we got comments because people comment sometimes. And so we'll see. Peaches and Brandon is on today. I get best of both worlds. So we're going to get a couple comments and then we're going to get ready to close. I want you to tell them when this is airing, everything that we got going on. Comments here. Lauren Session, I'll be there on the 31st. Okay, Lauren.
Hey,
we
Lauren,
appreciate you.
We love you, Lauren.
Nigel, definitely true to his word. Yeah, he's talking about you, bro.
Nigel, my man. My guy.
Okay, we got a long one. I love you all because you all are doing great things for our city, bringing opportunities, and everyone has been very welcoming and loving to me. Thank you, Tracy. You're the best. Thank you. She said, "Duce is hilarious."
Indeed,
indeed. Hey, go, Angel.
Hey, Angel.
Shout out to you.
Yeah, you're a real creep. Talking about your real.
Yeah, probably. You know, yeah, Mr. Tomorrow ready. Yeah.
Visionary says, my guys, what up, though? Duce, Darren, and Mark. What's going on, man?
Love to you, brother.
Let's go. Yeah. Appreciate you. Yeah. D. Jones, Duce, Mr. Tubi himself.
Shout out to D. Jones.
Who D. Jones? Yeah, D. Jones going to get in these comments and act the fool every single time.
Avid watcher.
Yeah. I appreciate D. Jones.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure there's a bunch more. We ain't got to get them all, Peaches. It's cool. But look, D, we got to get ready to get out of here. So tell them where they can watch it, when they can watch it, all that.
Let me roll this all down. We have the 31st, which is Film Detroit and Frames and Fabric. Hosted workshops by me. Also another workshop by Sean Pierce, who is doing the workshop for wardrobe. Please, y'all, we don't have many people who do wardrobe, so it's very important. If you go and learn it, I'm pretty sure you get hired tomorrow. So please go and do that. We also have a casting call for Roots, written by Angel I Survive. Check her out. You can go and check her out. You can get sides and stuff on your media, angelisurvive.com. It's very put together. You can download your side, see you. No send in videos or anything like that. This is in person, which I rarely do.
I love them though.
Yeah. But we got to go ahead and uncover some new talent. It's been a while. Also, the DFA and Film Detroit collaboration we got going on. It's a great situation, and we'll have more news. Go to DarrenBrownFilms.com to check that out, and go to DetroitFilmmakerAwards.com to check out everything. Please go in, subscribe for updates. We have what else we got? Mr. Tomorrow. Dita Don, executive producer. Shout out to him. And he's doing great things in the industry right now with the artist that's coming. Did I mention Who Hurt Me? February the 3rd.
There we go.
And then we have the summer release of The Upper Hand featuring Marcus Woods, Don Snipes, Sierra, Erica Franklin, Dewan Ford.
Y'all know him.
I don't know. It's a bunch of us.
Devontae.
Devontae. Y'all left me out
in there. Who else? Nigel.
Nigel Moore, right? Nigel's in it.
Yeah, Nigel definitely in it. He one of the main characters. And we got more going on. We'll be shooting Roots in the summertime, and I want to get some time for Duce because Duce got something coming up.
Duce, run it down for me, Duce.
I think I named 2 of the things we got coming up. So Duce, go ahead.
Who Hurt Me? We got that in February. Yeah. Then we got Mr. Tomorrow coming. Then I just filmed Chop Block over there with Moolah.
Okay.
Shout out to Moolah and the whole crew over there. Then I got Southwest coming. Shout out to Dennis Reed and Jalen Rose and Ty Hopkins and all of them. We just working, man. Yeah, we got a few things going. Right. That's definitely Who Hurt Me. That's
I'm excited because that's I know that's like next after you know what I'm saying. So I'm excited for that. Look, brothers, I appreciate y'all coming on, man.
Oh man, it's always a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
I hope we can do it, run it back again and again and again and again. Yes. And I appreciate y'all. I appreciate all of you for watching and supporting. Again, share this live. Go check it out on YouTube. It's gonna drop on YouTube. Go check out season 1 and all of the other episodes you missed on season 2. Or if you didn't miss them, you just want to watch them again. I appreciate you so much. Don't forget to check out the book. There's a whole bunch of other stuff. I ain't got to say nothing. They said all the stuff I got coming out, but you can go watch Broken Bonds if you want to watch something right away. Okay. Check that out, and you can always cash out Marco Woods 11. It's the cash app. Marco Woods 11. Yeah, help
run that cash app.
I appreciate
you.
The
book. See, send that brother off.
The book. Come on now. The book just
$7. It's only $7.
$7.
Come on,
a life-changing book that's gonna teach you how to.
That's it.
Win a room.
How to win the room, because we always trying to book the role, but I'm trying to win the room. Remember me later too. You know what I mean?
Winning the room is important.
It's important. So please check that out, everybody. I'm gonna get out your way. I appreciate y'all. In the words of Denzel Washington, I'll see you at work.